All right, so I feel like this has been a Canelo Alvarez week because there's just been a lot of information coming from the Canelo Alvarez camp. When it just comes to, you know what I'm saying, he relinquished his 168 title. People are trying to figure out if he's going to be staying at light heavyweight, if he's going to be moving back down. Canelo says he doesn't want to fight Triple G anymore. Golden Boy Promotions said they want that fight to happen. Well, this is coming from Canelo, like his close-knit of people team. This is his trainer that he came up with, Reynuso. I hope I'm saying his name right. If not, y'all go ahead and correct me and let me know how to say it properly. But he said as of today, they have 4 fighters on their list that they want to fight next year. Now, obviously, they're not. It's not going to be all 4 fighters who are going to get an opportunity at Canelo. It's probably going to be 2, maybe 3, most likely 2, because I think Canelo fought 2 times this year, but obviously he didn't fight during the usual September month, so he could have possibly gotten 3 in, but people were speculating he might have a knee injury or something he was feeling, so, and others said that he was just waiting for the Kovalev fight, so in my opinion, we're probably going to get at least 2 of those fights next year, maybe 3, but let's get straight to the point. Who are the 4 fighters that Canelo's trainer said that they're looking at fighting for next year? Another note also said that his next fight will be at 160 or 168. So that's interesting. So his next fight won't be at light heavyweight. It will be at super middleweight, maybe middleweight. And they're saying they're going to announce it late January who the fight will be. But these are the 4 guys. John Ryder, which was very surprising to me. That's out of nowhere. Callum Smith, obviously, that's kind of been in the air for the past year now. Billy Joe Saunders, obviously, that just kind of came about, maybe I want to say last 6-7 months. And then you got the Triple G fight. So even Canelo's trainer is saying the Triple G fight trilogy is still there, even though Canelo has been adamant for the last year to say he doesn't want that fight anymore. So, you know, wow. I wonder what's going on, you know what I'm saying, with that team, with that camp. I wonder if there's any type of inside turmoil or, you know, it's just everybody just kind of speaking their opinion and, you know, there's no ill will toward it because at the end of the day, you're going to get together and you're going to choose what's the best for the team, what's the best for Canelo, and what's best for money-wise. So there's no ill will in speaking your opinion, but you obviously see that Canelo seems to be the only person who doesn't want that Triple G trilogy. But with those 4 names I did put out there, who would you like to see Canelo fight next year? Give me at least 2 of those names, 3 if you really feel like it, but I think at least 2 of those guys will get a shot at Canelo next year. Who do you think is going to be who would you most likely want to see out of those 4 fights to get against Canelo, excuse me. And then also, I just want to put out there, it's just John Ryder, Callum Smith, Triple G, Billy Joe Saunders. I'm going to go ahead and give y'all my opinion. I usually don't, but I do feel strongly about this. I think after John Ryder's win over Callum Smith, I see Canelo fighting John Ryder first at the beginning of the year. I really see that. And then I think around that September area, we're going to get the Triple G Canelo trilogy. That's what I think. And I think it won't be until probably 2021 we may end up seeing a Callum Smith, Billy Joe Saunders fight. But as you can see, if there's one thing that is unfortunately very disappointing in my opinion is now that Canelo is with DAZN, you see most of the guys he's fighting is in the DAZN stable, which I don't mind because I think DAZN has a good stable when it comes to the light heavyweight, super middleweight division. It's just some of, you know, one of the guys, at least me personally, I wanted to see Canelo against was, you know, Jamal Charlo. That's probably never going to happen. Another guy was Demetrius Andrade. I don't see that ever happening. So, yeah. And obviously you see Canelo calling out Floyd, wanting that to retire. So, the way I'm seeing it, Canelo is at the point now, he's the new Floyd, right? He knows he's a face of boxing. He's the money man, biggest contract. So, all the fights y'all hope to see, y'all not going to get. I'm just going to be 100 with you. And y'all going to have to enjoy Canelo making all the money in the world, being able to choose whoever he wants to fight at whatever time he wants, and basically be looked at as a GOAT, similar to Floyd. I'm not shading Floyd, you know what I'm saying? I'm a fan of Floyd and what he did for boxing, but if you want to look at his resume, in reality, no, like, unbiased, you could say he fought all these champions, but, you know, Mayweather was one of the first, like, Mayweather and Al Heyman, they created, I fight who I want to fight when I want to fight it. There's a reason why that was created. It was for the benefit of the fighter, or the money fighter, I should say, to keep the money flowing in. So it's not a good thing. Let's just be 100. And that's what Canelo is headed toward. That's what I see. Because I'm like, when I heard those 4 names, I'm like, I ain't interested in none of those except maybe, like, I'm interested in Billy Joe versus Canelo. I used to be real interested in Callum Smith versus Canelo, but after seeing Callum versus Ryder, I don't know. And there was already reports last year with Callum Smith. He already was talking about he doesn't have that much longer in the boxing game. So, you know, let me know what y'all think, though. I'm just talking here. I'm just speculating and putting ideas out there. You know what I'm saying? I want to know what y'all think about this whole situation. Who y'all want to see him fight the most, and how y'all think, who you think he's going to fight next? And do you guys agree with my opinion that Canelo's going to soon... Canelo's on his way to being the new Floyd when it comes to... Everyone's going to watch because it's Canelo and he's the face of boxing, but no one's necessarily going to be interested in who he fights. Because as of now, it's all about legacy. And when it comes to boxing, unfortunately, building your legacy doesn't have anything to do with who you fight. Right? That's just my opinion. If y'all disagree, let me know below. Stay up, y'all. Mr. Positivity.